welcome back to Mullis is Outside Again, and like the video title says, today we're going to eat crickets and worms and other mixed bugs that are mixed in these packs. Give you a good look of kind of what we're kicking with here. There we go. All these invertebrate proteins, things such as that. Just to see, me and buddy Justin over here was having a little conversation a little while back about you know, a lot of the end of the world and survival stuff and things like that going on. Just kind of from a survivalist standpoint, how would, you know, bugs and worms and things like that taste? Just try something different, just see how it was, which I gotta admit, this is the first time that I've ever eaten a bug or a worm or something like that, or got some worm guts in my mouth fishing, or actually ate a chocolate covered cricket when I was really young, and I remember him tasting like a chocolate covered almond. So I'm suspecting these crickets are probably going to be pretty close to nuts as far as like mixed nuts, but we'll have to see what the worms and all that taste like. I'm not so sure about that, but what do we want to start with on this one, Justin? Oh, by the way, this is my buddy Justin. Justin, say hey to you too. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Susan. So I think the best bet would be to just start with the plain ones.
All right.
To get a baseline.
Let's get here some plain mixed bugs is what we're going to start with here. It says a select of ready-to-eat mixed seasoned with salt. You can get all of these off from Amazon. Look them up. They're pretty easy to find on here. I hear they're like delicacies in other countries, but
yeah, matter of fact,
these really
somewhere on these they say a lot of this stuff came from Thailand. So they eat a lot of bugs over there.
Yeah, that is. Well, let me go get my water. I'll be right back.
The other one had more crickets in it.
Gotcha. I see there's a pretty good bit of mixed worms in with that one. Let's go ahead and get the old water in just in case. Now, the crickets I'm not scared of whatsoever. We have some delicious looking flavors in crickets up here. We have, we're going to say this is for last, this is probably my favorite.
Smoked bacon.
A hickory smoked bacon cricket. We got a cheesy ranch cricket. And we've got a buffalo wing sauce cricket.
So yeah, those are all you, buddy.
Yeah. Let's try one of these amazingly.
Well, there's a big
That's a big old grasshopper.
Yeah,
right there.
that big grasshopper.
That joker's huge.
Yeah, there's
oh
two
my
of
God,
them
look
right
at
there.
look at that thing. Woof.
Yeah, there's two big ones right on top.
Let's see here what these things are going to taste like.
I noticed you know they didn't really de-weed.
Yeah, they smell like the bait shop. When
Yeah.
you go in and get crickets at the bait shop, they smell.
kind of do.
I don't know if these have been cooked or what the deal is, but no.
Yeah, they've been they're oven roasted, I think is what
Yeah, let's see.
it says on here. Oven dried, not fried.
Dried, not fried. Well,
Because when you're eating bugs, you really want to watch your cholesterol.
Well, let's give us a whole shot here.
Wow. You don't care for the worm? What was it?
The grasshopper was very crunchy.
Let's see here. You don't like the grasshopper?
No.
Get one. I got a whole one right there. Big red-headed sucker. Let's do that.
As you can see, he is much better keeping his composure than this meat. I just, oof.
It could be a little off-putting. I got something special. We'll see if we can make that a little better.
Okay.
Toward the end.
What you try?
I don't know what that is, but that's
some kind of cocooned larvae there.
that's a black.
That's a black cricket.
So we got two kinds of crickets. We got brown crickets and black crickets.
Nice. Let's see what we got here. We've got
That's a grasshopper leg.
that's a huge, like a chicken leg grasshopper.
Yeah.
This is some form of cocoon.
I think what that
How's the black
is
cricket?
is a grub worm. So the black cricket kind of, he doesn't really have a whole lot of flavor. It's kind of an aftertaste like a peanut.
Kind of bland.
Yeah.
Here comes a grub worm.
So we have house crickets, those are the silkworms, and the sago worms, I think are these suckers with a big head.
Oh my God, I can't get past my head. What is it that I'm eating? can't believe I cannot eat these things. As much weird stuff as I eat, but it doesn't taste very bad. It's like a mental thing for me. It's like
The
when I
texture,
crunch down on it, it's like a dry, twiggy.
the texture
Bake
can
shop
be a
stuff.
little off-putting, just a little bit. I think that's what you did. You screwed yourself at the beginning because you said it smells like a bait shop, and now you got that image in your head.
I don't know, man. They just woo.
Rough.
Rough.
Those big suckers that was in the other day. There we go. That big sucker right there. You see, these are a little sweeter.
That's the silkworm, right?
I think that's what that is.
Woo, man.
Yeah.
Now, once it's gone out of your mouth, the aftertaste isn't bad at all. It kind of almost has
That's like a
kind
sweeter.
of a nutty taste to it, like a mixed nut taste
Yeah,
to it.
that's got kind of more of a peanutty taste to it. Oh, these are the ones. Try that
What
one.
is this right here?
I think that's the sago worm. He's got the head on him.
It's a sago worm. Let's see if I can get this in my mouth.
I don't know
I'm gonna try
what
something a
sago
little
worm
bit different.
is.
And maybe if I let them moisten up a little bit, it won't be so dry and crunchy like that. What you call those things? Those wheat thin taste. But not the
Yeah.
wheat thin taste. Let's see.
That's almost like a piece of, it's like the chicken skin off the thigh.
That sounds kind of good.
When you get a piece that kind of breaks off.
Now the sago worm's not too bad.
Yeah.
What does that taste like tasting?
He's almost fatty.
Yeah, he's kind of like a fruit.
It's like it tastes like you fried him even though you didn't.
The sago worm's actually pretty good.
Got kind of a, I see what you're talking about, the fruit thing.
Yeah, it's got kind of a,
Like, have you ever had dehydrated apples?
yeah, kind of the skin off from the dehydrated
Yeah.
apple is what he tastes like. He
Yeah.
tastes like the skin off off from a dehydrated apple. The sago worm's actually pretty good.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
All right. Now we've had the variety of in there that I could actually eat.
Yeah.
So let's try the crickets. I really want to get into trying these crickets here. Now, I said I was going to save the hickory ones for last, but with my
We gotta get a palate cleanser.
yeah, with my foul up on that cricket right there, let's go straight for the hickory
Yeah,
ranch
the
crickets
hickory
here.
smoke.
Yeah. Excuse me, not hickory ranch, hickory smoked crickets here.
Okay, so these are just in the bag, they don't have a zip
Oh,
on.
gotcha. Shake this one out. Oh,
Yeah,
one at a
shake
time.
those out.
Let's get them like one at a time here. I'll waste a bunch of crickets. Okay.
Then again, you know, they're kinda small, you gotta get a little mouthful just to get the
Oh my
flavor out
God,
of
they
it.
smell very good.
Yeah,
You know,
smell like bacon.
just so y'all can see. Whole thing, they're like little.
Whatever.
Those are good.
I mean, it's generic artificial bacon flavor, but
Yeah, tastes like bacon.
Yeah.
It tastes like a crunchy bacon.
yeah.
It tastes like if you make crunchy bacon on the stove, that's what they taste
Yeah,
like.
like cookie bacon a little too long,
Yeah.
it's a little crunchy.
Exactly what they taste like. No nutty aftertaste, no nothing. It just tastes like crunchy bacon. So yeah,
I
you
guess
can
that's-
definitely live off from a flavor of one of those when they right?
I guess that's why, you know, the spice trade has always been big money, because we see what food tastes like without
Yeah,
any
without
spice.
anything on it,
Yeah.
and then when you add a little flavor into it, it's like, oh,
A
they
little
just
flavor
went from,
makes all the difference.
yeah, that just went from that to, man, that's actually kind of good.
Yeah.
I like the, those are good. Let's check out some of these buffalo
Okay.
wing crickets here, see what we got. So the sago one, buffalo wing cricket, I mean the hickory smoked cricket,
That's the
these would be the buffalo
wing.
wings.
And I
That's
don't
smells
like
good.
buffalo wings, so I'm probably not gonna like
That's pretty
these, but
good.
we'll see.
They're about the same size.
Yeah, these are little baby crickets.
Oh, dang. Well, I don't know
Yep,
what's down on the
that's
table,
buffalo
so-
wing flavor, and I do hate it.
Just so y'all know, I ain't BSing y'all.
Really.
Yeah.
I don't know, after that reaction you just gave, I don't think anybody thinks you're BS.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't want to think that I'm just like, throwing it over my shoulder, acting like I'm throwing it in my mouth. We're really eating these, and they're actually, those are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
What is it about adding the spice to it? They taste like,
So that is, I don't have to make an effort to eat that
no.
if it was offered to me, if that's what I had. This is actually good enough where I might actually buy this
Yeah,
again.
I would actually buy that just to have as like a snack to take
Yeah.
in with me, because these things are super lightweight. Like, they don't weigh nothing. And here on the fact back here, it says
45
one container contains, one container is 1 serving size, and these jokers have like 6 grams of protein. They're 12% protein and 40 calories per package of these. So that's a pretty good bit.
And no saturated fat and no trans fat.
No trans fat, 10% cholesterol, only 2% sodium, and no carbohydrates. So
and they do contain fiber.
What's that diet called? The Atkins diet? No,
Yeah,
keto diet.
friendly.
They're keto friendly crickets.
Yep. They have 1 gram of carbs in them, but these are the cheese ones. So these might be different. No, they all got about 1 gram of carbs in them, but
Heck yeah.
that's not much.
Try the old cheesy ranch crickets now. I bet these are actually going to be pretty good themselves.
This zipper is, there we go.
Yeah, like I said, the unflavored, just roasted ones, if you had to, you could survive all from them. I don't know about the big grasshopper.
I bet if you were to roast those over coals where you get the wood smoke on
Oh
them,
yeah, get
they'd
some
probably be a
flavor
lot
on
better.
them. Throw a little sea salt, smoke flavor, a little bit of black pepper on them.
Alright, cheesy ranch.
All right, here we go. Cheesy ranch crickets.
It's a good mouthful there.
They smell almost like blue cheese. Let's see. I'm not a huge fan of blue cheese, but we're gonna try it.
No.
They're pretty good. They almost taste kind of like,
To me, that's the best one so far.
they got a little ranchy taste, but they kind of taste like sour cream and onion potato chips. The
Yeah.
ranch crickets kind of taste kind of like sour cream and onion potato chips. They're good. They're crunchy.
Okay. To me, I think that's the best one for me so far.
Very dry though.
I'm not a big pork eater.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they are dry. I mean, they're dehydrated. So
There.
this is my own little concoction. I took the just regular plain bugs, and I dumped some garlic salt and some chili powder in these. Oh, here, you got to get this one.
Oh, what do we got here?
You got. I don't know what that is.
I think
It's massive.
huge.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. Smells good. Smells like chili powder.
Mhm.
Look at this big dude right here. Look at him compared to my big old huge thumb.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
Most of this
I've
is
been
little
eating a lot of
crickets left
bugs.
in here, so I'm just going to get a little handful of most
Try
of the
this dude
crickets.
right here.
And there's a little baby grasshopper. Little baby grasshopper. Is that more better? Like a
Yeah.
piece of chicken skin. Isn't it?
Exactly. That's exactly what it tastes like.
I've had one of
Chicken
those.
skin.
Yeah, I've had one of those. It was 2 of those in there.
What kind of worm is that?
I have no idea. I get it's whatever this one is with the head on it. So there's a list. I'll look those up and we'll see what they are.
I don't like the head. Kind of funky and crunchy, but the body's really good. Like you said, it tastes like chicken
Yeah.
skin.
Pop his head off like a crawfish.
That head,
Yeah.
that head is not good, but the body tastes like chicken skin.
A little bit of cheap seasoning made all the difference, didn't it?
I know. That's the same one that was in these right here. That chili powder and garlic is pretty good on there. It's like chili powder chicken skin. Chili powder chicken skin bugs.
Yeah, the garlic took that little fishy edge off of it, and you really taste the chili powder.
I can't do that head though, man. That head was like super crunchy. As soon as I bit into it, it was like biting into like a raw.
I'm
maybe
resisting
like
the
what you're talking
temptation to
about,
make
raw
a joke
peanut
right
head or
now.
something.
I'm resisting the temptation. So, well, we're gonna,
Yep. Clean channel.
yeah, we're gonna have a little palate cleanser here.
Oh, here we go.
These are white chocolate covered super worms.
Oh yeah.
I'm not entirely certain what a super worm is.
Me neither. From what I
There's a
looked
picture
up
of it on the
on,
bag.
because they look like mealworms, just really big mealworms. Check those things out. It's going to be a white chocolate. So I'm assuming, with the experience I had years ago with the chocolate covered cricket,
Show the
these are
people.
probably going to be pretty good.
Show the people. what-
Yeah, look at that. It's completely encased in white chocolate. So like
Little
white
chocolate covered
chocolate
pretzel
there.
fingers.
Yeah, little chocolate covered pretzel fingers. I wonder what they taste like that. Let's see.
Well, little spoiler, I know how they taste.
Oh,
I tried
right.
them,
Need
but
one?
yeah.
Well, break them all to pieces.
Chocolate makes everything better.
I'm telling you.
Here, we just snap it right there. There you go, have.
Now, those are super good.
And to answer your question, yeah, they kind of do taste like a chocolate covered pretzel.
Yeah. And those are really, really good.
You don't get a lot of them.
I mean, honestly, you basically only really taste the chocolate, a really mild white chocolate.
Yeah.
And they do kind of taste like a pretzel, the aftertaste.
Get a little pretzel flame in there.
Yeah, I'd actually get these to have as a snack. It's kind of like the hickory crickets. Like I would literally sit around and eat these during the day.
Yeah.
These are pretty good. Okay, so we made the conclusion here. Bugs with no seasoning and just roasted. A little sketchy, could survive off
Tolerable.
tolerable. Now,
I think
crickets with your favorite seasoning on them, definitely good. The crickets are definitely good. I really like the aftertaste I have. Put a little seasoning on the bugs that don't have any seasoning on them,
Yeah.
it makes them much, much better.
I know in Thailand they cook them. They'll take crickets and they'll fry them in a wok
Mm-hmm.
with chili oil and garlic and things like that, and put them over noodles.
Noodles or rice or something, mix them in. I bet that would really be good. And good source of protein, carbs, all in one. But now, the worms, the super worms and white chocolate, delicious. Absolutely delicious. Like Justin said, I think you can put chocolate or ranch or whatever on something, and it'll make about anything taste good, bug-wise. I'm gonna have some more than I really like. I'm like super into these hickory crickets.
I'll take them with you, bro.
They're good. I would not fish with these. I would eat these because these are just too good for the fish.
Yeah. So I guess we get the backstory at the end. Is like the whole thing started
Yeah.
when I was thinking about, raising livestock and things. And I was thinking, I really don't have the space where I live to raise livestock.
Yeah, you have to have acres to do that with.
These are something that you could raise in a small space. You could get a lot of them for a little bit of feed, and there's something that you consider when you're considering like businesses
Mm-hmm.
that deal with food, especially like live food. It's like a feed to yield ratio or something like that, they call it.
Mm-hmm.
Where how much feed does it take to get X amount of nutrition out of this animal?
Yeah.
And bugs are really high
Yeah.
on that scale.
Is it worth the money you have to put in them versus what you get out of them? Basically?
Yeah, with very little feed, you get a lot of
yield out of
them.
Now, I did some reading a while back, and they've talked about, for years now, they've been doing studies on, is it arthropod? I think is what they call it.
Arthropod protein.
Arthropod protein.
Yeah.
So if you see that in some of the products that you might be eating, especially your organic products, if you look on there and it says arthropod protein, I don't know why I can't say that word, it means that you're eating bugs.
But if you have ooh, I got something on my throat.
Could be a bug in your throat.
Yeah, they are kind of dry.
They are right. Having drink of
Yeah.
water. They're good, but they
But
are
if
kind of dry.
There's some things coming out now called protein cookies, things like that.
Yeah.
And they have that in them because this company makes a cricket flour where they take the dried bugs and they grind them to flour. And what it's meant to do is supplement regular flour in the cookie.
Yeah, I've had pecan flour. I've had pecan flour, and I've had
Almond flour.
yeah, pecan flour, almond flour, and I think those are the only two that I've personally had, and both those are really good. Probably one of my favorite things to cook catfish in, like catfish fillets. Just take some catfish fillets and roll them jokers in some of that pecan flour. So good. And deep fry them, so good.
You know what we got to do now?
Ooh,
Don't you?
that'd be good.
We got to have a part 2. We got to make cricket fried chicken.
There you go. Cricket fried chicken, cricket fried fish. I just sit there thinking, I wonder if you took the crickets and rolled them in like that pecan flour and then fried them, what they taste like. Dude, anything in the South tastes better when it's got a little deep fry on it, so I bet they'd be
I
amazing.
mean, you put enough grease on anything, it tastes all right.
And like you're talking about, you could have just a space half the size of this big barbecue pit that we got back here behind us. Have you a nice place set up to grow the crickets or super worms or whatever you want to grow in there, and there's like a wonderful source of good proteins you get right there in a small space. You could almost kind of like your organic garden, but it'd be your organic protein you have growing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, well, there you have it, folks. There's the eating bugs video that we've been dying to do and out here and show y'all and just see how it went. And honestly, yeah, could survive on bugs, yeah. Some of them, even the flavored ones, I'd probably order them for a snack. Clear my throat. I've got instead of a frog in my throat, I can say I got a bug in my throat.
I will caution you though, as far as ordering these for snack, these are a wee bit pricey.
Yeah.
And as people see if they go on Amazon,
You can see how big these packs are. This is my oh, here we go, even better. This is a pocket knife. That is the package that you get. And like he said, they are a little bit, when you the packaging on there is kind of deceiving.
Range.
Yeah, deceiving. When you look on there, it looks like a package like that big, but in reality, it is just little packages like that.
Yeah.
But it's good for a test run, like what me and him was talking about. That way, before you try to invest a bunch of money in something, you can just get some and try it for a test run and see if you like them or could tolerate them, or if it will be something that you could kind of grow to like them more, that you eat them. Anyway, we just get out of here, and I'm glad we got to do all this. Glad y'all got to meet Justin, and we will, me and him, matter of fact, we're supposed to go out tomorrow if weather permits, if it's not like storming and it's just windy like they're supposed to. We're supposed to go out and shoot the pistol match at Camp Sumter tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll take the GoPro and get y'all a good video of that and let y'all see how it is. This is my first pistol match ever going to, and he's been telling me about them for months now, and I've been dying to see what they're like. So tomorrow will be my first one. Me, him, and old Jordy from Jordan's Outdoor Adventures is supposed to be with us also. So let's go do it, brother. Mullis signing off. See y'all, man. Y'all have a great evening.